In a couple of minutes' time, news, views and sports interviews on Sportsworld. That's after the very latest overnight news headlines now from ITN.
Britain has ordered 3 men from the Iraqi embassy in London to leave the country for activities incompatible with their status. That means spying. An assistant press counsellor, the third secretary and the Iraqi ambassador's driver were given 2 weeks to get out. Last month, it turns out, though it was kept quiet at the time. Iraq responded by ordering 3 British diplomats out of Baghdad. They're home now. Mrs. Thatcher's on her way home from Washington after saying goodbye to President Reagan and having a 90-minute meeting with President-elect George Bush. They talked about the American budget deficit, how to deal with Mr. Gorbachev, and the Middle East. Alistair Burnett asked Mrs. Thatcher if this had been mainly a sentimental journey to Washington.
No, much more than a sentimental journey. It has been to pay tribute to a president who's done great things to America, great things for the Western Alliance, great things for the free world, and to sharpen up those great things in the eyes of the world, so that they may have a new confidence, new inspiration to go on into the future.
The rock singer Elton John has separated from his wife, Renata. They say they are to divorce by mutual consent. The couple married 4 years ago in Australia. In a statement earlier tonight, they said they were unavoidably growing apart because of work commitments. The separation was on the most amicable terms. Elton John, who says he's bisexual, earlier this year described his marriage as wonderful. At the United Nations in New York, they're celebrating Mickey Mouse's birthday. They've dubbed the Walt Disney cartoon character an emissary of goodwill to the world's children.
He's better known than most presidents and prime ministers, loved by children everywhere, the best-known mouse in the world, and he turns 60 today. 4,000 children have been invited to today's birthday party, including a group of underprivileged youngsters from Britain. And the birthday present from Disney to Mickey, a new series of films. He'll be the star, of course. Ken Rees, ITN, in the United States.
More news later.
You're watching Night Time. In around 1 hour's time, Mike Scott chairs another debate on the time, the place. First, more topical sports features on Sportsworld.
Welcome to another star-studded sports world where the